This will be a lecture on electric charges and fields. In this lecture, we will try to learn about what is an electric charge, and we will study some of the properties of electric charge. Electric charge. Electric charge is basically the property associated with matter that is responsible for electrical effects such as electric force, electric field, and electric potential. See, electric charge is the property associated with matter. We know what is meant by matter. Matter is something which has mass and can occupy some space. That means electric charge is the property associated with mass. ಯಾವ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಿಗೆ ಮಾಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೋ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. Only those particles which have mass can possess property called electric charge. This property is responsible for producing electrical effects. See, if a particle X has property called electric charge, then this particle can produce electrical effects. What are those electrical effects? Andre electric force, electric field, and electric potential. These are termed as electrical effects. ಯಾವ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಗೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಇರ್ತದೋ ಆ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ನ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ X has got property called electric charge, then this particle X can exert electric force on another charge. This particle X can produce electric field, and this particle X can also produce electric potential. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಯಾವ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಗೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಇರ್ತದೋ ಆ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ನ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವು ಅಂದರೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಆಫ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್. ಸೊ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ is the property of matter that is responsible for electrical effects such as electric force, electric field, and electric potential. You must remember, electric charge is associated with mass. If there is a mass, there can be property called electric charge. No mass, no charge. Remember this. No mass, no charge. If a particle does not have mass, it cannot have charge. If a particle have mass, it can have charge. This is the idea of electric charge. What does electric charge do? That must be known. Electric charge can produce electrical effects. As I have told you, if there is a particle X, if this particle X has property called electric charge, it can produce electrical effects. This particle can produce electrical effects. The electrical effects are electric force, electric field, and electric potential. Okay, we will learn about these three effects in detail in the later stages. I hope the idea of electric charge is clear. Electric charge is just the property, it is nothing more than that. Okay, with this idea of electric charge, we will learn what is electricity. See, electricity is the branch of physics that deals with the study of electric charges. So electricity mainly focuses on understanding electric charge. In electricity, we will be learning some of the properties of electric charge. We will be learning about electrical effects, right? So this is electricity. Electricity is a branch of physics that deals with the study of electric charge. Electric charge ಬಗ್ಗೆ complete information ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ electricity ಒಳಗೆ. Once we study electricity in detail, we will be learning all about electric charge. Electricity is broadly classified into two branches. One is electrostatics and the another is electrodynamics. See, electricity is broadly classified into two branches, electrostatics and electrodynamics. By the term electro, we mean electric charge. Okay. By the term electro, we mean electric charge. We'll learn what is electrostatics and what is electrodynamics. Electrostatics. Electrostatics is the branch of physics that deals with electric charges at rest. See, statics means rest. Static means rest. Electro, as we know, stands for electric charge. So electrostatics means electric charge at rest. So throughout electrostatics, we will be studying the properties and the effects produced by an electric charge at rest. This is electrostatics. On the other hand, electrodynamics is the branch of physics that deals with the study of electric charges in motion. Dynamics means motion, isn't it? Dynamics means motion. Electrodynamics means electric charge in motion. So throughout electrodynamics, we will be studying about all those aspects concerned with an electric charge in motion. I hope the idea of electrostatics and electrodynamics is clear. With this, we will try to just go through some of the daily life examples of electrostatics. See, the first two chapters of NCERT are put under electrostatics. That means in the first two chapters, we will be learning about the properties and the effects produced by an electric charge at rest. Chapter 3 and after that, we will be learning about electrodynamics. Okay. The first two chapters of NCERT are put under electrostatics. So before we start studying electrostatics in detail, we will learn some daily life examples of electrostatics. See, a crackling sound is heard when we take off our sweaters during dry weather. Dry weather ಒಳಗೆ ನಾವು ಸ್ವೆಟರ್ಸ್ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕಾದಾಗ ಕ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತದೆ. ವೈ ಈಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಹರ್ಡ್? ಯಾಕೆ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತದೆ? ವೈ ಈಸ್ ಕ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಹರ್ಡ್ ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಟೇಕ್ ಆಫ್ sweaters during dry weather? This can be answered using the idea of electrostatics. We will answer this as and when we start studying electrostatics in detail. Also, a comb run over dry hair attracts small bits of paper. ಇದು ನೀವು ಮನೆಗೆ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. You just move comb over dry hair and place it over small bits of paper. Suppose this is a comb which is run over dry hair, and if these are the small bits of paper, if this comb is run over dry hair, this comb is run over dry hair, and if it is placed over small bits of paper, then it is observed that the comb attracts small bits of paper. ಈ small bits of paper combiಗೆ attract ಆಗ್ತವೆ. Why is this so? Why does this small bits of paper get attracted to the comb? Why does this happen? This can be answered using the ideas of electrostatics again. We will answer these two questions probably at the end of this chapter. Remember this. So this is the basic information regarding an electric charge, electricity, the branches of electricity, and some of the daily life examples of electrostatics. In our next class, we will learn about electric charge in detail. We will learn its properties and we will learn Coulomb's law as well. Thank you.